guys, so today I'm going to show you how to do curls on long, fine, straight hair. Now my hair is very hard to curl, so I have gotten a few requests to do long-lasting curls. And the way that I do that is I combine two different hair tools. The first one being a flat iron to curl the majority of my bottom layers. And lastly, I use a 1.25 inch curling iron to curl the very top layers in order to get more volume. So once you get the hang of curling your hair with a flat iron, it's really quick. I will be making a short technique video on how exactly to curl your hair with a flat iron, so make sure to check that out as well. I'll annotate it and I'll leave it down below in the description box. These curls for me are more for special occasion. If I really want my hair to be curly all over and for it to last, this is what I do. Don't forget, if this video is helpful to you, then thumbs it up. Click the subscribe button down there somewhere. Okay, so the first thing that I do is I section off the very top layer of my hair and I clip it up with a big clip like this. So now I look awesome, and what I wanted to mention was I do not recommend putting on a heat protectant when you curl your hair with a flat iron, just because it ends up gunking up the sides of the plates, and then what happens is you can't pull your hair through it smoothly, and then it doesn't curl your hair. If you can't pull it through smoothly through the iron, then it won't curl properly. It'll just look kind of frizzy and weird. So I would not recommend putting on heat protectant because it just burns off onto the iron. But this is the most long-lasting method that I have, just because flat irons just make curls last much longer because they use friction and heat to create the curl rather than just straight up heat. So that's why I like to use it for the majority of my hair, and then for the very top layer I will be using a curling iron just to create more volume at the top. You can start from back to front or front to back. I usually like to start from the back. It doesn't really matter with flat irons though, because they make such long-lasting curls. So basically, clamp it near the top and twist it completely over and pull down slowly and steadily. And you might have to rearrange it. But ooh, you get a nice bouncy curl like this. Just keep going until you've curled all your hair. Since my bottom layers tend to fall the easiest and the fastest, that's why I like to use a flat iron, because it really creates long-lasting curls for me. I never have to worry about the curls falling, just because this just makes the curls last so long compared to a curling iron. Make sure you flip it in opposite directions, so flip one upwards and then flip another one downwards, just so that you don't end up with one big curl, because that's a whole different hairstyle. So there you go. I'm just gonna keep doing this to the rest of my hair and probably fast forward this. So this is what one side looks like when it's all done, and I just have a little bit left. So this is what your hair should look like so far. All of my hair on the bottom has been curled, and now I just have this very top layer to curl. So I will be moving on to a curling iron now. The curling iron that I'm using is called the Voluminous Pro, I think. It's the red barrel one. This is 1 1/4 of an inch, I think. 1.25, basically. So it's slightly bigger than a 1-inch iron, and I got this just because my hair is long, so I wanted a slightly larger barrel just to accommodate all the hair that I have, and also this will give a little bit more volume. So the reason that I use this instead of finishing all my curls with a flat iron is because the very top layer is a little bit shorter on my hair, so it will hold the curl even with a curling iron. Also, the curls tend to be a bit smoother, and you can curl a lot closer to the root with a curling iron rather than a flat iron because you don't need to pull it away from your head. If you're wondering what heat setting I use, I think I have it on 35, which is like the second highest setting. So you pop that out and then you twist it around. This video isn't sponsored, by the way. I've seen a lot of sponsored videos with this curling iron. However, you know, if Flat Iron Experts wants to sponsor me, I don't mind. I did buy this from Flat Iron Experts because it is a Canadian website, so they have free shipping for Canadians as well as, I believe, the US. As far as international, I have no idea. So now I'm just going to take down the hair that I pinned back and push this to the back. What's that girl's name who crawled out of the TV? The Ring, right? She had a Japanese name though, I forgot her name. Anyways. If I could crawl out of your computer screen, I would, just to scare you. The ones at the very back, I'm just going to curl normally because there's a lot more hair back here. So the ones at the back, I'm just going to curl normally with the clamp, just like this, because there's too much of it. So just go ahead and curl it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And release. Look at that steam. I wonder if you can see that in the camera. You could definitely roll it back up and pin it if you really want it to be long lasting, but I don't find that to be necessary. So basically, how I get the voluminous curls is I actually hold the clamp open and I wrap the hair around as close to the roots without burning yourself to death. Be very careful with this. Ow, and then close it and hold it like that. There. Close the clamp over it and hold the end of your hair. And then just hold it there for a few seconds and then you can release. Like so. That's the method I use to get the closest curl to the root. As you can see, it's curled as close to the root as I can get it to curl. And if you pin this, it'll last even longer, but it's up to you if you really think you need it. So again, you want to open the clamp and twist your hair around like a clipless iron, but be careful. You might want to wear a glove if you're really clumsy, and then just close the clamp over it and hold the tip. So once you're done curling all of your hair at the top, it should look a little something like this. Nice and big and voluminous. And you can go ahead and spray it up. Here's the close-up. So all the hair on the bottom is curled with a flat iron. And then you get more voluminous curls at the top to give you some volume without teasing. Because my hair is unteasable. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial and that it was helpful. If you have any questions for me, then please leave them down below and I'll make sure to get back to you as soon as possible. Make sure to check out the description box down below for links to my Twitter and Instagram. Make sure to follow me on there, as well as a link to my blog. So that's it for my tutorial on long-lasting voluminous curls for long hair, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!